blocks always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The weather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. They're working that left side. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida Gators offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on third down.
And the Gators send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. Turning it on! He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Going to the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Puts it out of the air. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the tailback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock, and unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by a field goal over UNLV.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry.
The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking down the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare, so hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the catch on the left. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To throw, it's Flagway. This time it's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's ball. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Caught in the backfield, it's Sturdivant. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Pulls and fires complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's brought down. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Got his man downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. The running back has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it and fires to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Wingo. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Wants to throw. It's Glagway. Right on the money. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. On the ground, it's Ball.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Gators have moved it inside the 20. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Mississippi State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for space. It's ball. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. To the air, it's Lagway. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
At the 33. Offense facing 4th down.
The Gators decide to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Picked off to stop the threat. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Got a little space. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, it's Manning. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
It's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smarter.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Livingston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Scrambling away. Oh, he's got some space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Dead center perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Coming out with it, it's Gibson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He lets it fly. Snags it on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Mississippi State. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Sturdivant. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off play action. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Manning. Here's a heat. And the heat was all over him, and that's away. The third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Longhorns will punt this one away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Livingston. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Gonna swing it on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. Gets rid of it. And here's the third interception of the night. Trying to take it back. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Abrams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll leave it with him. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Gators have their offense in high gear. The give to the left side. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, running back on the move. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Gators are in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed down at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They want to throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Gators! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got the first down and still on his feet. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Give to the running back. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They punt it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Gets it out fast.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And they'll take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers.